Bullshit.
It's the No BS Marketing Show. I'm Dave Mastovich, CEO of Massolutions, the world's only no bullshit marketing firm. This week's episode is all about value and values in today's world. Howard Schultz, CEO of Starbucks, said it best: if people believe they share values with the company, they'll stay loyal to the brand. In this day and age, we're driven by value. There's no denying we're constantly looking for deals that give us more bang for our buck. With this in mind, companies need to convey their value through storytelling that shows, more than just tells, their customers about the value their product or service brings to them. By consistently creating content that shows the value that you bring, you'll be better equipped to control the narrative of your brand and manage your customers' perceptions of your business. A major factor in doing so is creating a level transparency between your brand and your audience. Now more than ever, consumers crave and expect transparency from their favorite brands. When they feel like a company's withholding information or tweaking it to seem more favorable, they begin to lose trust. Or if they just don't find that company to be authentic and they think they're mainly capitalists trying to just make the buck. When they lose trust, it's nearly impossible to regain back their trust. Now, to build and nurture a strong level of transparency, you'll need to share your values with your current and potential customers. Why? Because today's consumers of everything and anything focus on both value and values, theirs and yours. It's about showing what's in it for them, current and potential customers, their value, and what you're all about, your values. That's why knowing the answers to the 2 why questions drives all messaging, all storytelling for those who are getting it done and leading in their marketplace. That's the key point. There's a lot of people that do messaging without answering the 2 why questions. They're not the front runners. They're not the ones that people are talking about. They're not the ones whose stories are growing and growing and growing and being told by their customers. At Massolutions, we ask these 2 why questions: your why, or reason for being, and your customer's why, or reason for buying. These 2 answers lead to the creation of your one big idea, which drives your storytelling. For Massolutions, my why is that I want any company to be able to do real marketing, regardless of their size or industry. That's because I came up through the ranks in corporate America, doing turnarounds and leading marketing teams, sales teams, the messaging, the branding for multi-billion-dollar company, multi-million-dollar companies. I saw that when we had the budgets, I thought that's why we were doing marketing, real marketing. I thought that's why we were branding and growing so fast. And I'd look at people that had smaller companies and thought, it must be the budget. But then I met people that were at companies of only 10 million in annual sales or 20 million in annual sales or even only $1 million in annual sales, and they were doing real marketing. And that's when it hit me that most people just didn't understand what real marketing was. So our why is that I want any company to be able to understand and do real marketing regardless of their size or industry. But that's not necessarily our customers' why, because our customers' why is they want their marketing to make sense and move products or services, to get things done for them, to achieve their goals and objectives on time and on budget. Now, they like the fact that I want everybody to understand and use real marketing. They even learn sometimes, but that's not really what's driven them. So that's why it's important to answer both why questions, because just answering your why question might not and often doesn't match up with what all of your target markets want. So let's tie this back to value and values. Your why or reason for being, explain your values. Their why, their reason for buying, your value to them. With these 2 answers in mind, you can build and tell your story around value and values. This marks the end of another episode of the No BS Marketing Show, recorded from our studios in bold, beautiful downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Remember to ask yourself, what's the big idea? And build your story around the answer. It's all about bold solutions, no BS.